to watch today. I'll get on to more of that later there. Speaking of one of my favourite players, working tirelessly there was Deliver. Ball up towards centre half forward. Vic Country are under siege at present, but they haven't had much match.
Up against Jordan Doherty from Sorrento. Quite a big Mornington Peninsula presence in this side. Lachie Jaques goes deep inside 50. Goals. I make that mistake every time I'm here at Springers.
Vic Country will look to come out here towards the Coventry side of the ground. They've got one nestle back. Kicked the wrong way by accident there under a fair bit of pressure. It opens it up for the Allies. They've got one over the back here, and they'll sprint through to goal. They've got one in the goal square. Daniel bringing it out. GAWN gone. Exactly. But they've had the last three, Vic Country. They've got a goal out of that. Good defensive work here by the Allies, building that brick wall here along the boundary line. They've got an opportunity now to finish. One out wide. He's been doing some sharp work in defence. How's his work up forward? He misses all the day to go with his 16 hit-outs. Rack goes up, couldn't quite bring it down to ground, but he's able to find a teammate there on the outer side. Handball over the top was looking for O'Sullivan.
And we've barely seen Finn O'Sullivan. I'm certainly not saying he's had a poor game. The ball just hasn't gone his way today. That's a lovely mark in midfield from Jaques. But he may be the one who turns it on in the second half. And beautiful again from Lawler. But not always that many people on that side of the fence for an under-18 side. Structured well, was working well through Warburton.
And here on the commentary, and goes on his right foot straight up towards the corridor. He's got an option here on the commentary side of the ground, and Jack Whitlock. They've got the +2 around this contest, so Whitlock.
Good play at the back from Mentha. Gone to no one really, and Jaques thought about fumbling it through, then realised he didn't need to.
Been driven to switch over the top. Beautiful work. And they'll move forward again here. Got an option at centre half forward. That's ignored. It goes back to that same spot and enabled Logan Smith middle of the ground now. Ricochets out now. Handball over the top to a teammate under pressure. Wrapping up beautifully with squeezing away. There was Annabelle.
Taken on that occasion by Murphy, I believe. Maybe it was Gilder. Clears everyone, but there was plenty of contact before that. No injuries, but it's gone against Gallop, and the free kick will be taken by Jaques.
The Jaques will need to bring it out towards the commentary side of the ground.
Huge numbers this near side. Why? That's a poor choice. I'm calling it.
Just nudged a little bit off the ball. This is where the contest will come. And a sharp work done here by Jaques. Jaques how's the recovery from Zeke? We've seen him do this before. Come on, Zeke. Up towards the top of the square. More on that later. Ball lands up to the goal square. And we'll see Ace holding the ball. I will say I was cheering on Zeke purely because his first goal in the VFL was a 60-metre bomb at Carrara a couple of weeks ago, and I called it, so apologies there. There was a little bit of barracking because for nostalgia reasons, that's why I wanted it, Daniel Viles.
So Jaques played it out, second effort, was pounced on immediately.
Darted in and out of traffic. Right foot kick inside the forward 50. Only one player was going up for that. His work in the air has been fantastic. Ability to run off his man has been sensational. And his disposal efficiency in that regard. The kick can settle. He's still there 15 metres away from this contest. That has been shut down. Dangerous kick. Now Lachie Jaques had plenty of intercept disposals and inside 50s to boot. Inside the forward 50 to 30 players ahead of him at present. The Lachie Jaques. Growing with confidence. Also, over here to the Allies. Scores a level here. Very tight contest. Big fly from behind. Couldn't grab it on the second attempt there was Jaques. He's had a big second half. Handball away. Jaques, like a thief in the night, he pickpocketed him beautifully. Kick up to the corridor. He's got Whitlock here at height.
I think the AFL have to be given some credit for getting the balance right. They've divided Victoria into metro and country. They've united the non-traditional footy states into the Allies. As producing a match like this, horrible kick across goal. Now it's just a case of whether they're able to take the opportunity. Davey Motlop. Oh, my word.
By Lachie Hogan. Play on really quickly, and he turns the ball over to Jaques up towards the corridor now.
To Hannaford.
They need a Leo Lombard goal from half back again, I think.
Well, I suspect on a 50-metre penalty. Daniel Annabelle, he was creeping forward on the mark. So does Jaques go to retain possession? Or does he take grass? It's a long kick, backed himself, off target, but essentially that closes out the game. It's ended up being a 2-point victory. Allies, 14 goals to 13, but it's a 2-point loss.